Good afternoon, my name's AJ, and before we start today's auction, I would just like to share with you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a buyer. That's right, I'm looking for somebody that understands the significance and prestige of living in North Adelaide. Because 5006, well, that's the postcode that opens doors. I'm looking for a buyer that knows that the one thing in this world that you cannot replace is time. And living here in North Adelaide, whether you're commuting into the city, whether you're on the road all day or having a day off, you'll certainly be able to get extra hours into your week. And I'm looking for a buyer that is looking for a home of quality. Your wait is over and you are in the right place. Here on offer today, number 8 to 20 New Street in North Adelaide, affectionately known as Nyroka House. Today's auction is proudly brought to you by Brock Harcourts. Here to my right-hand side, he's over here somewhere, Rory Butterworth, the marketing agent. My name's AJ, and I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to today's auction. And it's good to see Barry over there, and we've got Hamish, seen you over the last couple of weeks of the marketing campaign. I think Barry's been in the area for about 10 years, Hamish for 15 years. What this means to you, the prospective purchaser, is when you move in, you won't want to move out. Tightly held, highly sought after. Hear it from the neighbours. The proceedings of today's auction, well, they're quite simple. In a few moments, I'll cover the legal description, followed by the T's and C's, inclusions and exclusions. There'll be an opportunity for you to ask any questions before we run through the property one last time, and the fun begins and I ask for an opening bid. Today's auction will be conducted under the joint terms and conditions of the Real Estate Institute of South Australia and the Society of Auctioneers and Appraisers. The terms and conditions and all the relevant documentation will then be on display the last 3 business days and right here on site for the last 30 minutes. The legal description of the property. Allotment 16. Deposited plan 82686 in the area named North Adelaide, 100 of Adelaide, as contained in Certificate of Title Volume 6056, Folio 951. As detailed in the Certificate of Title, there are easements and free, unrestricted right-of-ways listed on the title. Just bringing that to your attention. We do have the documentation on display for your perusal. The property will be offered subject to a reserve price. And I've had a quick chat to the vendor about the reserve. I won't be able to tell you what it is. No. But what I can tell you is it's been set so competitively that ponies can jump over it. Anyone can bid in today's auction, but you're going to need to be registered. Come forward, show us your ID, I'll issue you with a bidding number. When it comes time to bid, make sure you hold that number up nice and high and I'll confirm your bid and the bidding number. The auctioneer may make up to 3 vendor bids for amounts below the reserve price. And if I make a vendor bid, I'll make sure I tell you. Bidding increments will be accepted at the discretion of the auctioneer. The auctioneer may refuse a bid if it's of the opinion that it's not in the interest of the vendor. The highest bidder at or above the reserve price will you be the purchaser. And at the fall of the hammer, the purchaser will need to come forward and do a few things. Complete the contract, pay a deposit of 10% by cash or cheque, and the balance, well, that'll be due and payable in about 30 days' time, which we've set down for Friday the 29th of June 2012, where vacant possession will proudly be given and taken. At the fall of the hammer, the property will be at the risk of the purchaser, so we strongly suggest that you organise a cover note of insurance to protect your investment. Cooling off rights do not apply to a sale by auction. And some great news, ladies and gentlemen, today's auction has absolutely no carbon tax. Inclusions in today's auction are all fixtures and fittings, fixed improvements to the land. Exclusions are all the vendor's furniture, personal effects, movable furniture, hanging and potted plants. And I'll just take this opportunity, is there anything I can help you with before we move on into the bidding?
Yes, Mr. Auctioneer, I find this home very interesting and the zoning is quite interesting as well. If I buy this home today, I want to live here for many years. However, down the track, I might want to convert the home to commercial use. Can you tell me what the GST implications are if I decide to do that?
Fantastic, sir. That's a great idea. Obviously, to convert it to commercial use, you will need subject to council consent, so you will need the council approval. If you do convert it to that and then you sell it as vacant possession, then you will have to pay GST on the balance. I hope that answers your question. Any further questions? Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Auctioneer, does this property have a rainwater tank?
No. Thank you for your question. Any other questions? Welcome to Nyroka House. here in the high class end of North Adelaide. It's actually the steepest gradient of North Adelaide and attracted a lot of mega mansions, I guess because of the view. Originally the site of the ancient River Torrens Valley. This magnificent build quality bluestone home has bluestone walls all the way around. You've got ornate eaves, the classic veranda. It certainly is a classic style of this turn of the century home. Now, as time has changed over the last 100 years, well, I guess the iconic home started its life with flowing gardens and Melbourne Street frontage. But over the last 100 years, there has been some changes. And more significantly, over the last few years, nearly $750,000 has been spent upgrading this property, which means for you, ladies and gentlemen, that you can move in and enjoy. It's all ready for you right here. When new meets old. Now, I'm not talking about where New Street meets Old Street on the corner, which is where we are right now. I'm talking about the new improvements, how they flow seamlessly with the old world charm. Refurbished, new styling, flows with the old world charm. Rustic freestone feature walls, well-appointed fixtures and fittings. Love the kitchen, and I really love the blackwood staircase separating the upper and lower level. 330 square metres of absolute luxury living, 11 main rooms set over 2 levels, secure parking for up to 10 cars with the auto gate, zoned mixed use, which that certainly does answer your question there, sir. Zoned mixed use, dual living, work from home. As a prospective purchaser, you really do have a myriad of options. Perhaps this is going to be your main place of residence. Perhaps you're going to work from home. Perhaps you're going to have the in-laws live with you. You can have upstairs, they have downstairs. Maybe you can use it as a teenage retreat. But the most important thing is the position. Just moments from the cafes of Melbourne Street, O'Connell Street, 15-minute walk to the uni, into the city, Rundle Mall. The free community bus stops just outside on Melbourne Street. It really is something that you and your family will enjoy from generations to come. Now, Danny, on the hit TV series The Block, she says it's all about the details. And the important details right now is to open the bidding. So, ladies and gentlemen, over to you. Opening bid and offer, 8 to 20 New Street, here in North Adelaide. Start me where you will. North Adelaide, a median house price of about $1 million. We're not offering a median house. May I suggest, say, $1.5 million to start? $1,900,000. $1,900,000. Good bid. Bidder number one at $1,900,000. At $1,900,000. At $1,900,000, and I'll look for a $100,000 rise. At $1,900,000. At $1,900,000 here in North Adelaide. At $1,900,000. First time I'm calling now at $1,992,000. $2 million. Bidder number 3. At $2 million I've got. At $2 million now. Bids against you, sir. What about 2.1? At $2 million my bid. At $2 million now. First time I'm calling it $2 million. Second time I'm calling now $2 million. Third and final call. 10. $2 million and 10. Bidder number 6. Welcome into the bidding, sir. At $2 million and 10. At $2 million and 10. So close to Melbourne Street, I could just hear the coffee cups. At $2 million and 10. Make it $2 million and 50. 2.1, sir. First time I'm calling. Second time I'm calling it $2 million 10. Third and final call. 2 million 30. 2 million and 20. Thank you for your bid. At 2 million and 20. Make it 30. At 2 million 20. 2 million 30. At 2 million 30. At 2 million and 30,000. At 2 million and 30. Sir, let's knock out bid 2.1. Show them you're serious. At 2 million 30. At 2 million 30. What about 40? At 2 million 30. First call at 2 million 30. Second call at 2 million 30. Third and final call
2 million and 50.
Sorry?
2 million and 50.
2 million and 50. That's a good bid. At 2 million and 50. At 2 million and 50 here.
5 more.
2 million 55. At 55. 2 million 55. Someone round me up to 2.1.
2.5.
57 and a half. At 2 million 57 and a half. At 2 million 57,500.
And 1.
58 and a half. 2 million 58 and a half. At 2 million 58 and a half. First call. Second call. Last call.
1.
2 million and 89 and a half. At 2 million and 89 and a half. At 2 million 89 and a half. Someone 2.1. At 2 million 89 and a half. 59 and a half 59.5. My apologies. At 2,059.5, we should be at 2.1. 2,060,000. At 2,060,000. At 2,060,000 here.
Another
I should
10.
be a dentist.
Another
At 2 million.
Another 10.
70 at 2,070,000. First call, second call at 2,070,000. Third and final call at 2,071,000. At 271, 2,071,000. At 2,071,000, going once. At 2,071,000, going twice.
500.
71.5. At 2,071,500. At $2,071,500. At 2,071,500. At 2,071,500.
Sorry, your kid's got gas, you know.
That's okay. Just confirm your bid, sir. 75.5.
Excuse me, Mr. Auctioneer. Can you tell me why the dishwasher is excluded? I mean, is that really necessary?
Well, if that's in the documentation, sir, then that's in the documentation. Sorry about that. Just confirm the bid. 2,075,000. 2,075,000. He'll call it out anyway if I'm wrong. At 2,075,000. First call at 2,075,000. 71.5. Thought so. At 2,071,500. Once, twice. Third and final call at 2,071,500. 2,080,000. At 2,080,000.
What is this, a crash?
We'll all get the free and same right, sir. 2,080,000 is the bid. Make it 3. 2.3.
85.
85. At 2,085,000. At 2,085,000. At $2,085,000. 86. At 2,086,000. At 2,086,000. First call. Second call at 2,086,000. Obviously, this gentleman starting a family. What a great home. 2,086,000 for the third and final call.
5,000.
91. At 2,091,000. At 2,091,000. 500. At 2,091,500. At 2,091,500. 2.1? 92. At 2,092,000. At 2,092,000. At 2,092,000. At 2,092,000. First call, second call, last call at 2,000,000.
I'll give you 500.
92.5. At 2,092,500. At 2,092,000. Round it up to 2.1. At 2,092,500. At 2,092,500. First call, second call, last call at $2,092,500. You are out, sir. You are out, sir. $2,092,500. I just want to go over the property one last time. 92.5. 2,092,500. 300 square metres of living in the best spot of town. It's going to be an investment, a home that you can be proud of. 2,092,500. If you don't believe me, go for a walk around the block, see what sort of homes you're surrounded by. First call, second call, last call at 2,092,500. No further bidding. Selling away. Selling away. You are out, sir. Permission to sell. Permission to sell. Yes, sold it. Congratulations, sir. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Brock Harcourts, my name is AJ Colman, and I'd like to wish every one of you a great week, and thank you so much for coming and supporting the auction. Thank you.